It is time for another installment of Yols Discover. But this time, I decided to travel Australia with a group of girls and to get them to explore some of the fun and exciting activities there is around the country. Or shall I say, this massive island girt by sea. Australia is one of the most beautiful and versatile countries in the world, and there is a lifetime of exploring to do. With the helping hands of these beautiful and capable young ladies, this should be nothing but good, clean fun. Especially for myself, as I put them through some unexpected, limit-pushing adventures. We better get started if we want to get through it all. Our first stop is Sky Peak, a massive playground for adults.
So what we're going to do today is a mixture of team events and individual style events.
We start the day with a 6-meter jump. Now I am expecting at least some of the girls to get cold feet. No cold feet for this team, but let's see how the second team goes.
Ready? You're good to go now.
No cold feet there either. But the game is not finished yet.
2, 1, go!
It seems like I had these girls summed up all wrong.
We won. We came at the best time. Did you see me fall though? Doing that like a jump. Go.
So clearly, Ashton and Stephanie did not have enough fun on the 6-meter jump. So let's see who will win this tug of war. And the winner is Stephanie! And now for some serious action. Running in the treetops. Who will be the fastest of them all? So far, it doesn't look too difficult. They all seem to be doing well and running quite fast. Even though we did speed it up in editing a little bit, but let's not speak about that. To me, this looks like a lot of fun, and I would have loved to take part in this myself. Sky Peak is based in St Mary's in Sydney, and it is a perfect activity for families, kids' parties, and general fun groups. It is one thing to run in the treetops for fun. It is a whole different ballgame if you're doing it in a team setting and you don't want to let your team down. I have to say that I am very impressed with the girls so far. They did the 6-meter jump, they're all running in the treetops without hesitation, and they are clearly very capable young ladies. The girls are most likely thinking that this is as bad as it will get. Trust me, there's a whole new surprise for them, with our next activity being the tree trunk swing. This is not something that can happen in a split second. It takes some skill, endurance, and stamina. So far, we have seen the girls jump and we have seen the girls run. But we haven't seen if this is a sort of activity that they would be able to do. I am very curious to see if they will all be able to complete this task. Ashton made it through without disappointment. Let's see how Stephanie will go. With a few hiccups here and there, she made it through. Grace, on the other hand, was a little bit more scared on the day. Grace pulled through and she did not disappoint. Let's see if Joy will do the same. No troubles there. Now it is time for Dana. I don't think this is going to be a problem for her. That was not too bad. Next up, we have Gabrielle. She is extremely sporty and very fit. I cannot see her having a problem. Just as I expected. And I want to see nothing less from Carly. Well done, girl! Up next, we have Sherilyn. She is more petite and small, so I am worried about how she will go in this test. In a way, Sherilyn deserves a few extra points for persistence and perseverance. This young lady is just not giving up. This could not have been easy, but a gold star for you, Sherilyn. Let's take a break and zip the girls off to base. Shanelle had no interest in the tree trunks. She was more interested in the boat. And I have to admit, I wanted to know more too.
I'm sure. The tree was pretty hard actually, but no, it was good. It was like a nice little achievement.
Yeah, I was fine all the way, but then on the tree it looked really easy when everyone else was doing it.
Yeah, that's what I found.
But then once you're actually on it, I had like a panic attack. I was like, I couldn't breathe. It was just really scary. Like, I don't know.
Close it.
Yeah, like I was actually quite nervous, to be honest, and I'm not usually someone that gets nervous with that. So yeah, I'm really proud that I actually got through it because I didn't think I would.
We did well.
Oh, I was surprised that everyone was having a go at the branches, because that branch setup's actually pretty damn hard, as we saw at the end there. But they did a really good job, yeah. And then the other thing that was impressive was everyone jumped. We quite regularly have people that look at that fall and it's a long way down and go, nope, not for me. But no, they all did it.
And now it is time to behave like some drunken sailors. Because I am sure that this is what drunken sailors would have done with their barrels. It does seem to me like Grace is taking the drunken sailor technique quite seriously. Did you know that the first female-owned whiskey distillery was opened only in 2017? It sure seems that it is a case of 2 steps forward and 1 step back for Ashton. Joy is doing surprisingly well. It does seem like she has done this before. No matter how tricky this might be, I am sure that Sherilyn would prefer this one over the tree trunk swing. That's it, girl. Take it one step at a time. With Shanelle's time on the boat and on the ocean, like we've seen before, I am expecting her to do really well in this challenge. Who knows what fun Shanelle had on the boat? Because I have a feeling that she might now even be a real drunken sailor. They better sober up very soon, because the next activity might be out of their depth.
Once you go out, you can just let go, and you're on another one of the quick jumps like before. So you'll be descending to the ground from the zip line.
Wait, what?
You'll be descending to the ground from the zip line.
Yeah, I heard you holding.
Ashton is ready to fly high, do or die. Here comes Grace. It is hard to be humble when you can jump and tumble. Joy is up next. Be loud and proud, girl. Gabrielle is all about go big or go home. Sherilyn trades sweat for strength and doubt for belief. With Stephanie, it is what you see is what you get, and you ain't seen nothing yet. Have no doubt, shout it out for Dana. It's not on a field and it's not in a court, but trust me, Carly, this is a sport. Shanelle is doing it now, because sometimes later becomes never. Okay, I promise I will stop now.
You've got to have real commitment on the takeoff. And you've got to have quite a bit of subtle judgment about what's the right timing to let go. And you see, as they come down, there's a bit of a swing. You get that timing right, and you get a good landing. You can get quite a bit further forward than if you don't. And look, on behalf of Skypeak, fantastic today. You've really thrown yourself at some pretty awesome challenges. We've seen, I think, a huge amount of energy you've put into it. It's been great to watch your smiles and your teamwork and the way you've worked together to knock off what you've done. I think it's just been awesome.
I don't know, it's right. She's right. Good? Yeah.
So the tree part was the one that I thought I was never going to get through. It was like, so it looked really easy when people were doing it, but then as soon as I jumped on, it was like, oh God.
I think the most important thing in this today is that everyone, like some of us hasn't tried some activities like this, is that we conquer our fears. So in the end, you still feel good within yourself, right?
Yeah. And actually, when I dropped, I'm like, oh, is this all I went? And then they're like, oh, you've actually gotten in front. I'm like, really? I was really surprised with myself, so.
Just thought, I'm going to fall. But no, I did it. Yes, I'm pretty proud of myself.
some people were stronger on the rhythm element, other people were, some people had really vivid presence that stuck out immediately.
And I think it'd been pretty good. The girls were really
You are in the position of power, okay? If they're in your way, you keep moving, they will get out of your way. Yeah, that's how it works. You just keep your persona. We had to match the models with their garments, and of course some of the things that we had in mind didn't work because of size or because of specific requests from the designers. Move through the crowd, do whatever you have to, have a still moment. And facing, okay? And then you come into...
Beautiful thing to see things come about that we've been planning for such a long time, and then artists and models come and give it a shape that the audience and the visitors would see and the community would see, and to see the back end of it and how it came about to this point, it's a great sense of happiness and fulfillment that that's happened, so that's a great outcome.
Amazing.
It's responding to you.
I thought the models were great. I really appreciate their commitment and conviction. They really threw themselves into it. They did a great job.
Oh, she was so great to have you guys on board. And the girls were amazing, right?
The girls are going to do an urban race through Melbourne City, which means they're going to go through the city, all kinds of challenges along the way, get their clues, and then we will have 2 teams to compete.
My name is Sergeant. I run Urban Quest company.
Everyone from your team should be registered. Oh, so everyone has to register.
Now you can do it. What's the password? Just type blink. not.
Also, this will help some people that you're going to meet during the game to recognize. Teamwork would be the key factor of to actually winning the game and to having fun.
This way. Yeah.
What's that? There's an S. Oh yeah, sure. S. We're searching for this, and we have no idea what it is.
What is it? Does it have one again?
It's like
We'll quickly go on there.
Yeah.
And then after that, we'll go over to the State Library because we know the State Library is where we need to be next.
Yeah.
It's good to see that the girls are taking this seriously, but I hope they know that there's a long day ahead of them.
Are you kidding me? It was that all along. Let's go.
See?
It was the furniture and bedding.
Yeah.
State Library Victoria. That's this way, I think.
Okay. I'm not putting there first. I'm making up too much. It's that way. Oh my God.
The next clue for the girls is to find the Periscope app. This will give them the clue to their next location.
Search for using a device that is usually used on submarines to spy from under the water. Oh,
Maps. What? The radius thing, isn't it?
No, that thing that you put out of the water. The Marines. What's it called?
Search for her using a device that is usually
fishing
used.
rider.
Look, they're here. Let's go.
The teams are catching up to each other now, and it's more important now than ever to stay focused and to make sure you get all the clues.
Maybe we try this.
Claire Fell, search for her using a device that is usually used on submarines to spy from underwater. A magnifying glass?
GoPro!
A GoPro. Yes, you're right. When you find her, are you with us without? Make up your mind. Are you with us or without? Search for using a device usually found on submarines. What's a submarine?
No, periscope. Use your bloody periscope.
Finally, they get the clue. It was a periscope. And they are supposed to find the next location using their Periscope app.
It doesn't matter. It's not it. Where is this thing? Do I have to climb it?
Okay, Claire. C-L-A-I-R-E-P-H. Yep.
Oh my God.
Well done. You're looking at a worthy competitor now. Blah blah blah.
We finally got one. We're back in the game.
Why is it task 4? She did task 3. Let's go back up to QV.
Wait, let's actually read this.
I looked her up, but there's nothing Claire Phelps. I don't know.
What's this girl's name?
Claire Phelps.
One of those scope thingies. One of those. Google one of those in Melbourne.
No, I reckon that,
This team seemed to be one step ahead of the other team. I wonder how long it's going to take for Team 2 to catch up.
I trust me, I can't through.
Alright, everybody grab a bike. Get some drinks too. Yes, snack pack for me.
Yeah, that is it.
Open the Periscope app, search for her using Claire Phelps, join her video and swim and track her down. Okay, get up Periscope. Claire, put Claire Phelps in. Where's that? Take the escalator up the 3rd floor. That's we were at that building, weren't we? Yes, see, because what's the name's up there?
QV.
Yeah, that's back at QV. So we have to go back there.
Oh yeah, that's all the lights.
Using the Periscope app, the girls have to find the person that is going to give them their next clue. But first, they have to give her the secret code.
I knew. Can we have our clue, please?
Yeah, please.
Or not. Make up your mind.
Are you with us or without? Make up your mind.
Yep.
Very clever.
Thank you.
Type in the code.
Thank you. Where is... I saw it before, but I don't need
You're
this.
so smart.
Are you with us or not? Make up your mind. It's you taking the code.
Touch the envelope. Now that's it. Apply the scheme to the map of the corner of the exhibition.
Map of the corner?
Corner of the exhibition and
So we've got to take it to the
Yep, so, no, that. You got to get the map out. The map here.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go to exhibition in Lonsdale. Go this way.
Alright, so it says here, apply the scheme to the map on the corner of Exhibition and Lonsdale.
Where's the exhibition in Lonsdale?
Wait, so let's think about this before we start running again.
Yes, alright, next.
High five, guys. We're getting good at this.
Alright, we have to watch this video. Every star in show business needs a producer. We have one for you.
While the other team has figured out where they have to go for their next clue, Team 2 seems to still be struggling.
Where's the producer? Yeah, but we have to go to the exhibition building.
I know, and that's the booth over there.
Yeah.
Hurry up.
The coders. No. We so want to be in show business. What do we do?
We're gonna test your acting skills first. All right, who's
In order to get the next clue, the girls have to act out a charade.
Chinese. Asian.
Chinese.
Asian. Karate.
Maybe the code is literally on the thing instead of going
Something?
The Karate Kid.
Karate Kid.
Oh, Mr. Miyagi!
What's his name? The chef.
Monsieur.
Jackie Dan!
Every star in the show business needs a producer. We have a look. Search for the computer vintage comics.
Is up? Oh, it's music.
AC/DC.
Yeah, AC/DC.
AC/DC.
Where does AC/DC play? You're right. That's good.
Where does it play?
It says go to the set in this message place.
Let's go down. It's
Look
not up
around
here.
and find the tickets for the pool party.
Okay.
Pen.
Far out. Next one. Oh, I'm gonna lag. Woo!
Russia.
Yeah.
All right, well done. Anyway, you got his Oscar.
Oscar's out.
You got his Oscar, and there is just last one task left.
Oh
You
my
gotta
gosh.
catch up.
Yeah, run, guys! Let's go!
Enter the quad, Oscar.
Sure. Alright, what across? Are we going this way? Are we going the right way?
You need to book the tickets to the party. Bookings are only open at this address.
Where's ticket?
Tickets to address.
Down this way.
Run! Run!
Yo! We're going the wrong way. Look.
AC/DC lane.
Where's that?
Yeah, this is AC/DC. They said to go down Flinders Lane and
Do we put the clue in?
look up.
I don't know. This is so tough. It's AC/DC lane. Let's just go down.
No, but let's find it first before we just run
If we
off.
start running, you might go the wrong direction. N-I-A.
Get more reception if you do this.
So tired. Okay, we're being sneaky. Instead of running, because we're tired of running, we're going to take the tram.
How many blocks up? Okay.
Are we all on?
Yeah, we're all on. That was good. Look for QR notes. Oh yeah. As soon as we get there, just everyone scatter and look for one of them notes.
Oh no, we've gone past it according to this. Oh my god, yes.
No.
I just pressed the button like 20 times.
No.
It's
We're
alright,
stopping now. We're stopping now.
It's alright.
Is that a code there? Yeah. Yes. Wait. Yes, found it. This will be it. Put it in.
Found it! Hopefully.
Okay.
What about QR codes? Yeah. That's number 5. Oh my god, how do you scan it? We can't scan them though.
I actually don't know. Wait, app scanner. Wait, what's that up? What's that up? What's that up? Grab it.
Scanner.
Oh. Who's that? I don't know who that is.
Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne.
How do you spell it?
Isn't that it? Yeah.
Is that it?
Cute.
Will Smith? What?
I don't know, she's afraid of Will Smith.
Okay, yeah.
Oh! Yeah, hold on.
You do it then.
No, wait.
Wait, keep searching.
Wait,
How do you spell this?
that we have the winning team. Thank you, Urban Quest in Melbourne, for giving us this fantastic day. For our next segment, I have a new group of girls for us. We will be going to the Melbourne Hair and Beauty Expo for a fashion show. Then we travel with Style by Wesson, my favorite boutique based in Melbourne. They teach us all about fashion, hair and makeup styling. So these are some of the dresses the girls will be wearing. Beautiful. I wish I was a model.
We found our room. It's great. It's really great. We're now going to get ourselves set up.
Before each event, there's a lot of work to do, and I'm always ready to help. Although I do get distracted by the beautiful fashion pieces on display. But one thing is for sure, the girls are always ready to do their work, and I can always count on them. Being a fashion model is hard work. But when you get the opportunity to work in small, intimate groups like this, where you can also learn and educate yourself, it is so much fun, and you can really enjoy the day. It is really sad that our time with Wesson Boutique and their Style by Wesson events have come to an end. But now we are going to go to Sydney and do some bowling at Kingpin, based in North Strathfield. This is going to be a lot of fun, but it is also going to require some skill.
You should not cross this line. It's the first rule for bowling.
Well, you throw a big ball and you got to get all the pins down. I haven't played in ages, so it'd be interesting to see what happens.
Did you know that bowling dates back to as far as 3200 BC? Around the same time that some of the first forms of the written word were discovered on tablets. But it was not until 1917 that women were allowed to join in the game. So for that reason, we are getting our girls to play this game today, dressed as pure ladies. One simply cannot visit Brisbane without taking part in some fun outdoor activities. So we have called on our friends from Green Frog Adventure to make this happen for us. They have a wide range of activities to choose from, and today we have chosen abseiling, rock climbing, and upside down abseiling.
Round 1.
Keep going now. Step down again. Step down again. Hey.
I am terrified. I don't know if I can do it. Yep, you're right. I'm excited. I love abseiling, so pretty pumped. Oh my god, no. Okay. Yep.
That was 3 minutes and 22 seconds.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm scared.
Up, down. Okay, and I'll be down the front already for you, okay? Ready? You can do this. Let's go.
Am I on there?
You're on down. Watch this. You don't seem as nervous. Excellent. Cool.
I have done that sailing before.
You have done it before?
Yeah, in Wales.
Excellent. Not even scared. Look at her go.
Through all the things that were going through my head, you know, what if the rope snaps, or what if the person down the bottom doesn't have me properly? You know, there's just so many things that circle through your head, and obviously you get in your own head and you think about it too much, and you just scare yourself more than you need to be.
Wait, you want it coming off?
Oh my God,
You're
okay.
about to head off down the cliff.
Okay.
Rightio. Okay, so just let the rope, bring your hand out slightly, let the rope slide through the device here. I want you to focus here and watch the rope slide through, okay?
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Straight. Okay.
Yep, that's it.
No.
Step down, let the rope slide through, that's the way. Whoop, whoop. You're right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just start. So that's why you got to keep your feet wide so you don't lose your balance. You all right? Doing really well. The girls are doing really well. Like I said, got to keep those feet wide because a triangle is a good stable platform. And that's just step down nice and gently. Rock below.
My bad.
All right, good.
Was I meant to be up?
No, that's fine. So what I want you to do is not lean onto the rock, but just stand up because it's big enough for us both to stand here, but only just.
Oh my God, okay.
That's it.
Can I walk?
Yeah. Have a look. Have a look. Yep, have a look where you're going to step and then step down.
But there is no small step.
Okay, so get your bum down each line.
Oh, dude, what? Oh, dude, what?
Perfect. That's it. Now just let it slide through that right hand. That's the way. Remember what I said? When you can't see where to step, you need to get your bum down lower.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God! No, no!
I did it!
And they all did it, and I know there's a couple of them who mentioned they have a fear of heights, and they still did it, and I'm so proud. Like the timing is very different, but it doesn't matter because they did it.
Obviously I conquered one of my fears, but it was horrible when I first started. You got about maybe a quarter, halfway down, and it was heaps better.
Round 2.
Now we're going to do the abseiding upside down, which I believe is called
Bring your
rappelling.
feet forward to the edge. Let the rope slide through and push and have your hips forward. Have your hips forward. More forward. Come on, you're not letting the rope slide.
Yeah, because I don't want to fall!
Straighten your legs up. Push your legs straight.
Can I go?
Yep. Go. Step down. If you want to step down a little
I
bit.
just want to get this over and done with.
Okay, step down just a tad. But there you go. Okay, doing a great job, Nat.
Oh my God!
Keep going. Just let the rope slide.
Oh my God, oh my God!
Okay. You're right. Okay, you're right, darling. All right. Keep going. Just let it slide. Let it slide, Nat. Natalie.
What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. You're getting more small and scared because you're not letting the rope slide.
Wow, Natalie's having a really tough time. But what is important is that she is pushing through.
Working against our own fears, it was difficult, well worth it.
I was very frightened because I do have phobia, acrophobia. At first, when I was at the top, I thought, oh, I'm going to die.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I don't know how these girls did this.
Push forward with the hips. Keep the legs still and straight.
How do I finish it? Like,
What do you mean finish it? When you get down
When
to
I
the grass,
get to the bottom, yeah.
just walk onto the grass.
Okay.
Really push forward with your hips.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep. That's the way.
Okay, now I feel better.
Now let go with your left hand and look at Kelly and copy what Kelly's doing. Arms right out like a star. Both arms out. Now run down. Run. Run. Run down. Hold your arms out the side and run down. Yeah, that's the way. Yes! Woo! Excellent work.
Hey, I had a panic attack like at the top. I was like telling myself I can do it, and I'm like, I can't do it.
I'm halfway down and I'm like,
In yourself, you know how your body reacts to fear, and then you can work forward from here, yeah?
I know how it reacts now.
All right, but look, I'm really proud of you guys. Did a great job.
Because I need to conquer my fears. I need to, you know, I can do it the first time, that's fine, and say I've done it, but I need to be able to do it again to know, yeah, I've done it.
To all of our surprise, Natalie is requested to go again. She wants to conquer her fears and prove to herself that she can truly do this.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Okay, so if you got your feet up higher, okay, it'll be a lot more comfortable for you. All right. I really wanted to elevate her fear levels so that she could really understand how her body reacted, and then that teaches her in the future that no matter what stressful situation she comes into, she knows how her body's going to react and how her mind is going to react, and therefore she understands how she can then combat that stressful situation. So basically they'll need to climb up to the top of the cliffs and then they get lowered down by their friends, so it has an element of trust in there as well.
I'm going to get to the top. I will. You watch.
Down. Yeah. Lock. And this one then comes to here. No. So, down. Lock. That one to here. And back here. And back. Yep. Keep that hand there. Keep that hand. Let go with this one. That one then comes to here. Oh, yeah. That hand slides up.
I know this requires a lot of physical strength, but I am sure the girls will feel very satisfied afterwards when they know that they have done this successfully.
Pretty excited. It's a mixed emotion. I'm excited and I don't know. It's like I'm excited and I don't know.
I am so thankful to Green Frog Adventures for giving the girls this wonderful opportunity and for teaching them these skills. When doing activities like this, it is important that you work with someone that knows what they are doing and that can keep you safe.
To the left of
this
you.
is fun. It's actually not just like exercise. It's like
See
problem solving.
There's
It's
a
more
bit
of a
rock
mental
there.
thing. Go Nat! You're fine.
Okay, remember practice the cat position, guys. Cat position.
There is nothing more beautiful than to see someone succeed and overcome their fears.
I did it. You did it. I don't think I'm scared of heights anymore. You're not? I don't, because when I was like up the top and I touched it, she said look down, and I looked down and I was fine. Awesome. How do you feel now compared to when you arrived here yesterday before you did anything? I feel amazing. Like, I'm so proud of myself and I'm so glad that I actually went through with it. Okay. I feel it's changed me in so many ways. I've not just gotten over my fear of heights. You know, I've gotten over my fear of sitting there, getting in my own head and going, no, you can't do this, to, you know what, I can do. I can do anything that I actually put my mind to.
And now we are in Perth. And I'm about to tell the girls that they will be going to Cirque Escape Trapeze School. And they are going to love it.
Trapeze school.
That's so cool.
Needless to say that they will start by warming up and getting ready for this crazy activity.
Just to warm up the body before we go up, to make sure you're not so sore tomorrow. Maybe a little bit sore, but you know, it's good for the idea is to hang by your knees, take your arms out and reach them towards the catcher.
The catcher is going to catch you by your wrists and you'll release the bar.
The world's first trapeze performance took place in Paris on the 12th of November 1859. On that date, Jules Leotard amazed the audience by swinging through the air on his new invention. The trapeze has been a staple of circus performances ever since.
I'm kind of scared about falling. Yeah, if I fall the wrong way, I like knee myself in the face. And the weight of swinging, being still able to hold on. Yeah. Because that was still, so there was no like force behind it.
Come over, ladies. We're going to go over to take-off position.
Round 1.
Oh. That's all right. That's normal. Yeah, I know, right?
If you are ever in Perth and you think this is an activity that you would like to do, flyingtrapezeperth.com is the place to contact. They will teach you how to do this and you will have as much fun as our girls are having today.
Ready? Ready?
When trapeze was invented, they did not have the safety nets. This was something that came later.
It was fun. Very exhilarating and nerve-wracking, but when you let go, it's cool.
Under.
The bar's super heavy, so when you grab it, it pulls you forward. And then she's little. I'm pretty heavy. I'm like, can you help my weight?
Look at
For her to like.
Round 2.
I had fun. Couldn't get my legs up.
How exciting. They told you it would be better the second time.
Round 3.
No, I can't get my legs up to get my legs on it to be able to let go, so.
Round 3. You win.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
That was fun, but all good things come to an end. Now we are at Golden Ridge Animal Farm in Dural. We will not only spend some quality time with the animals, but we will also learn to milk a cow, shuffle some hay bales, collect some eggs, and do some other adventurous activities.
The girls are going to do a bunch of farm challenges, and I think they're all very excited. They're dancing around.
Before we start the day, we just settle in and get acquainted with the animals. Ignoring these cute animals is pretty much impossible.
First, we are going to do a cow milking activity. We have 2 teams, and they all have to fill a bucket for 30 seconds.
As promised, the girls are going to milk some cows. We have 2 teams and we're going to see which team will collect the most amount of milk. But the look on these girls' faces has me worried and also giggling. We start with our 2 team leaders, Shanelle and Gabrielle. They both grew up on farms, so they will be able to show the girls exactly what to do. bucket, and I hope Gabrielle doesn't cry over spilled milk. Yes, I said it. Let's see how team number 2 goes. We have Grace and Stephanie. Who would have thought that milking a cow is this difficult and this time consuming? Thank you, Mr. Milkman. Now it is the turn of Ashton and Carly. Let's see if they can do better than their predecessors. Joy and Sherilyn is next, the 2 ladies in the house. I am looking forward to seeing how they handle this. With being the last round in the contest, Dana and Grace is under pressure. It is up to them to win this game or not. The buckets are filling up and it's time for us to measure the results. And the winning team, well, they are just the winning team.
Since it looks like exactly the same amount, you're going to have 2 layers.
Yeah, we want one layer. Right, no chance.
Okay, so 1.854.
Get you on the table and move them.
1.8. Girls ready?
Oh, the sweet taste of victory. But I think it's time to move on to our next activity. The girls will have to stack some hay bales.
You'll see the white stripes? Yeah. Together, they make, once you put on the base, a square, which your next level goes on top. So the white square, 15 bales must sit within that white square, and on top of them will make a square. Your next level has 3, and your top level has 1. 28 bales in total. Once you've made your square, Yolanda will confirm it's a square, and then she'll let you start your next layer.
I think this is a good time for me to mention a little fun fact about hay. Did you know that hay bales can self-combust? Who would have thought? No self-combustion yet. However, I can see that one team is much more motivated than the other team. I wonder what the problem is. I don't know why, but for some reason I feel that not everyone is cut out to be a farm girl. The results are in, and Team 1 is the winner, hands down.
We've hidden 3 dozen eggs around the farm. You need to bring the eggs back in one piece, or they won't be counted.
Are you ready? Yeah! Okay, and go!
It is not Easter, but that is no reason not to hunt for some eggs. I hope that there's a golden one in between. It has been a busy day for sure, and the girls are properly warmed up. So I'm looking forward to see who will be finding the most eggs, Team 1 or Team 2. Here are some fun facts about eggs. An average hen lays 300 to 325 eggs in a year, and it takes her 24 hours to 26 hours to produce one egg. And as she grows older, she produces larger eggs. I can see that the girls are really focusing and working really hard to find all of those eggs. Which leaves me time for another fun fact. Did you know that Humpty Dumpty was not, in fact, an egg? I don't know what's more fascinating, the fact that there's eggs in a tree or the reactions of the sheep at the bottom. But never mind, time is now up. And I better let the girls know to stop searching. So this challenge will test the girls on their level of fitness, skill and physical ability. I am really curious to see how this one will go. Ashton and Grace is first in the race. They might even get first place. I am a poet and I didn't even know it. I am not sure if Grace understands this game. This is not called sheep throwing, Grace. Sherilyn and Joy is up next. Let's see who will make it to the finish line first. I cannot say that I have done this before myself, but it cannot be that hard to throw a boot, can it? And Sherilyn is the winner of this couple. Carly and Stephanie is our next two contestants. I wonder which one of these two blondies will make it to the finish line first. And the answer to that question is Carly. This one will be an interesting race. Gabrielle, the sports fanatic, versus our beautiful Dana. And with Gabrielle winning, this brings us to the end of our time on the farm. After running around in the sun on the farm, it is time to chill in Macquarie Ice Rink in Macquarie Park. The girls will learn how to ice skate and hopefully leave with all their bones intact.
I feel like I'm going really well. I'm going to have an anxiety attack. This is so hard. It's scary. I don't walk, I can't even walk normally, let alone walk on ice.
It is quite cold and quite wet, and falling is definitely not pleasant. But the girls are doing their best and it doesn't seem like anyone is refusing. So that is always a good start. Now that our trainer is here, it is time to get serious and to learn some serious skills. These girls listen to these instructions very carefully, because not doing so will result in some wonderful falling, which will result in some wonderful bruising. when I look at these girls even trying to walk on ice, it becomes even more evident what level of skill the figure skaters must have to jump and swirl and twirl and dance like ballerinas on the ice.
Everybody's different, so you always find that people have got better balance than other people, so, but they're all doing really well.
I haven't tried even rollerblading in my life. So, you know, I'm like something new. And then now I'm on the ice, so it's like one step, you know.
Shoulders forward and you go as low as possible. Okay, then we're going to do backward stroke. Okay, all the way back. Okay, then we're going to do forward stroke and then we're going to stop before we hit the barrier at the top. So we're going to do our stop. Okay, and we're going to come back and we're going to do the dip all the way down. And then the last one, we're going to go back up there, glide 2 feet, lift 1 foot and glide as long as you can on 1 foot. Okay?
Hallie's done pretty well. She hasn't fallen over.
We have come to the end of this episode, and it is time to say goodbye to our girls. We hope to see them in the future on another adventure. But before we go, let's see what they learned today.
Ready? Go!
It was really fun.
I'm having more fun stuff like that.
I've been ice skating one time before and I couldn't let go of the barrier. I've been rollerblading before, amazing at rollerblading except I can't go backwards, and I absolutely aced it. I am a professional now, for sure. I just can't break.
I didn't like that at all. I'm freezing, cold, that hurt.